Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment, at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. We do not have locking doors at this establishment, sir. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy skulking around in other people's rooms. We leave the doors unlocked on purpose, just so everyone has that opportunity. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Oh, wait. Now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Nah, I almost forgot. Gah! You came back, quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. White, blue, red. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Where have I heard the name? It couldn't have been like 5 minutes ago. I have no idea where I heard the name. It's a mystery to all of us. I know, okay? I don't think we could have even done that in a different order, could we have? Like, that's always going to be something that just happened.
White. That was his name. My sister told me.
White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? No, it can't be a coincidence. Hey, NY Slice! Been quite a while. How's it going? Oh, I forgot we still had this music on. That's fine, there wasn't any in-game music until then anyway. That was acceptable. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Wiretap? Yeah, that reminds me. Maybe I should have told the police officers about the clearly tapped phone at the, office. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all of this. I know it. And, I mean, she's gonna know that I stole her wiretap. But... alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. That's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get this to the woman... I'll get to this woman's... okay, that is what he said. I just assumed I had misread, and, I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait. I mean... you know what I mean. Even though I'm just talking to myself, out loud. Where Miss May can clearly hear me.
Oh, Bellboy is still there.
Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court? Thanks. Thanks for that clarification. To be continued. September 7th, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court number 1. Oh man, we're in court number 1 now.
The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fay.
We got ourselves a Mr. Edgeworth, huh? What do we want to do with Edgeworth's voice here? Skilled, hates crime excessively. Wears is that like an ascot or something? It's got a puffy shirt of some kind, anyway. He looks forward to courting her, Kyuchuru. Every time I have a voice that's really similar to what I've already used tonight. Edgy voice. I don't know about that. He's fancy, but he's not I don't think he's over the top fancy. He's. That's what I'm thinking anyway. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today. They'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
You may call your first witness. The prosecution called... Oh wait, that was the judge.
You may call your first witness.
That would make more sense. I was like, why is Edgeworth telling me to call a witness? I don't know. The prosecution calls the chief officer of the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please, describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window, here.
And the cause of death?
Loss of blood due to being struck with a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker, found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue. You'd think maybe the judge would remember the statue. It's pretty distinct. Now, detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Mrs. Maya Fay, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, he bled out from a blunt impact? That's not really what blunt impacts normally do. You don't hit someone with a mace so they bleed out. You like, I mean, internally, maybe. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony, other than the fact that she saw her clearly through the window, which she can't do. Whoosh? I guess that's, whoosh. Maya threw something at you? Okay, sure. I thought it was Ghost Mia or something. I don't know. I know a lot about crime, Zelithar. Did? Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. Always. Worked lots of times. Heh. Should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Instead, he's not only a clock, but also contains a hidden switchblade. Yeah. Look, Gumshoe didn't understand what acute cerebral hemorrhage meant. He just knew it had something to do with blood, so, you know. Hey, there's Axel's. Whoosh is the sound of his brain working, so we don't hear that noise very often, is what you're saying, Raven. It takes real skill to stab someone with a blood object. Exactly. Maya's backseating. No gun! Drop it, indeed. Drop it, indeed. How can it even be 25 months? Oh, God, what? What is going on? I guess you're subscribing in advance, so that's amazing. Or Twitch is broken. Don't know what that's all about. But how's it going, Matthew? As always, so much appreciation for the long continued support. Apparently, you've been, according to that, you've been subscribed since before I was partnered. So that's pretty cool. That's amazing. Time paradox indeed. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Suppose we should, like, save in case things... That's a thing. Time flies fast, indeed. Hey, Awesome V. Glad you're enjoying it, man. Seems accurate. That's not entirely true. Oh, no. How do you have the witness account just... Well, No, you can have the witness account describing it. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Gah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor. There's something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Oh, it doesn't actually save, Baron? Okay, fair enough. I mean, people were pointing out that it was important to know, so I figured that would be why, but... After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Because apparently Phoenix Wright hadn't actually picked it up, even though it seemed like he had, because he was able to then show it to... On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's fingers. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How'd you like that? That's my hard evidence. It's not that hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about the vital piece of evidence the first time? I don't know. Or, I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. That's not true. I mean, I was there. I guess if you mean by securing the suspect, you say, don't go anywhere, and then left. What else we got? How can you find that if I have it? That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure. It happens all the time in books and the movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister.
Ah, yeah, actually, you got a point, pal.
Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer.
Order! Order!
That didn't go so well.
That's right. What he said.
And did you find any evidence?
Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen. I'm getting to the good part.
I got a bad feeling about this. I mean, I guess we could press for all that stuff, but I mean, I pressed that one because it was not actually the order he did things in, but I don't know, Calanders. Yeah, there you go. It's just an audience big with bloodlust, pretty much. Clearly, yeah. On which hand was the bloody finger, Detective?
The right hand.
She was right-handed.
Ha ha ha. Nice try.
Uh-oh. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Hey there, Skyla. I guess we check them all then at this point. There you go, Krabs. That's a fast lab, too. Like, they got that done in half a day. That's possible, but... What kind of tests were these again?
Huh? What kind? Well... I hear they take the, little bits in the blood, the... hemoglobin... hermogoblin bobbin. I refuse to testify in this matter, sir. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, your honor, sir.
Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah?
I think you can expect a pleasant bonus in your next paycheck.
Oh?
What? Oh, nice, Skyla. How was that? No, Vancouver's a very big area for, like, game design and stuff. Nuzalox, welcome. You can expect a bonus in your paycheck. Attorney says out loud to a witness, in a suspicious manner, and then he's sad about it. I am also so confused. It sounded like a straight bribe, and then he sounds like super upset about it, and Your Honor, I testify the victim was full of hobgoblins. Oh. Ho ho ho. That was a mess. Possibly a mistranslation. I don't really know what happened there. Right. Where was I? Hey there, Killer Co. It's relatively new, yeah. Have it for some games and for rants and stuff. I don't know. It just seemed like that was an open bribe. I have no idea. Nice, Skylar. And greetings, Ricky Rio, if I didn't say so. I have no idea what that part was supposed to be. That was weird. Oh, Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh. You said it pretty confident. This might not be good. Oh. Yeah, I mean, that's the next bit of text, sure. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Ho ho! Then who did write it, Mr. Smarty Pants? Who? I did! I mean, given my lawyer vision, it was probably the killer. But, did you now? Did you now? Did you really? It did actually confuse me, because I thought it was a raid, then I'm like, wait, everyone's saying this was already here. Hey there, Xenon. I mean, I guess Lawyer Vision says the killer, so... This is kind of fun. Yes, I'm Spartacus. The killer! Anyone can see that. Oh. You're saying the killer wrote her own name? Oh, right. I guess he's going that way with it. Buddy, please. She was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? Ah. Huh. I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Well, detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. Yes. Yeah, can you stop pointing at me and say something? What do we got? Well, we got the wiretap. Let's take a look at the floor plans. Why would this stuff be knocked over if April saw the murder through the window? I mean, it's possible it was a struggle. It's a little suspect. Anyway. Xenon, it's okay so far. It's a little silly and definitely has some quirks, but we're having fun with it for the most part. So that's a receipt. Well, this is a pretty big thing. So we're either doing that or the wiretap, I suppose. Does the fact that this is a clock matter? Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. Oh, I have to do it to a specific statement. It's been so long since I did that, I forgot that. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. Whoops. That didn't go so well. That definitely didn't. Because I forgot how it worked. I was just like gonna bring it up as a thing. Was what I was thinking. Because I forgot how this actually worked. Oh my. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. That's starting to really hurt, actually. But no butting your way out of this one, Detective. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after the murder? Hey, my boy. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday. Yesterday was the day after the murder! What do you mean? Did you perform a second autopsy the same day? Yesterday was the day after the murder. Murder yesterday, today's the trial. That's the timeline we're on right now, right? What? Elitherus, welcome. And, a second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim who did have time to write Maya. That is all. Takes a bow. Jesus. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Like taking a second autopsy the day that the same day. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Apparently these are my choices.